It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they're facing a tough environment to tip off their new season. On the road, they'll have a lot to contend with as they try to go after win number one. They'll need all of that energy and excitement they can muster to cut through the noise of this crowd. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before, Kenny has said it many times, it could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year in winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that didn't look like much on paper last year, beginning of the season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports Group.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Garnett, and it's Towns in at the center.
Behind James Harden.
And the basket by Rubio. Hibbert with it. Pass to Bryant from deep, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williams, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Block. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Well, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. A lot of space, tested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Nance outside from 11 feet away. And there's another one for the Lakers. Here's Rubio following the miss by Lewis Williams. Here's Muhammad. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player he showed last year. He belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. He improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes...
Muhammad with it. He's against Williams. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That ties the game. And that's now 6 points for Shabazz.
Greg.
And for Muhammad, a lot of it had to do with the height he got in college, coupled with his age situation. So when he struggled, people were too quick to write him off. But he has showed he can ball.
Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles.
That one's pretty strange. No idea what got into his head right there.
Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Nance. And Nick Young is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson.
Really aggressive play there.
And it's Russell with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Bass passes to Russell. Here's Bryant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 7 points for Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Young slams it home.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense.
That's good. Rubio's got his second basket of the night. Dishes to Randall. Outside, Russell pulls it up. A second chance effort. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Lakers in 5th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for Kobe. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Zach LaVine comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Both free throws good from Randall. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doris, what's the news?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now, here is Miller. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock at 6. With the teardrop, Randall grabs the board, and it's sent back by Russell. Now the Lakers on the break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart.
Up the floor. Finishes the break with a slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
By 9. Here's Brown. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first.
Here's Wiggins. 6 points for him. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. He kicks to Russell. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell. There's the triple. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, the Lakers were a bottom dweller last year. I mean, their home record was 12-29, guys. That was tied for the 2nd worst mark in the NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And you know, guys, a lot of the problems for the Lakers at home last season was with their shooting. They had the lowest three-point percentage in the league at home. Not exactly friendly bounces for them.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. And a change for the Timberwolves. Rubio's checked in, and so Young nails them both. Here's Levine. 6 to shoot. The feed to Jang. Makes it off the glass. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries.
When he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
In the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
KG, that's good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball.
Under the rim.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other.
It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect. Towns has got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the paint. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio, Ahmed covering. Hibbert gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 15. Kobe goes long.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
And Young, here we go.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 6th in free throw percentage, 7th in points off turnover. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunities.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Some really terrific numbers for Young. He has 15 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
And so Young nails them both. It's now been a decade since.
And rough, but that's how you win games.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Lebekovic is checked in for Garnett. And Wiggins is subbed in for Muhammad. And Towns gets it to go.
And as you mentioned, the Wolves could be back in the playoffs in due time. They are headed in the right direction. Some mistakes have been made along the way, but you have to like their future now. And, you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but, you know, when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
First free throw is good. With Kobe and his competitiveness, it is something that he's coped with. Said it took him a while in the league, Clark, to realize not everyone loves basketball as much as he does.
Yeah, you know, even if you don't have the same kind of drive that has propelled Kobe all these years, I think you have to respect him for it. It shouldn't be a problem for potential free agents, in my opinion.
Right now, Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles.
Levine kicks to Pekovic. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back.
Andre Miller's checked in for Minnesota. The drive by Russell. That's good.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your legs. I mean, you're carrying a lot of
pounds, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaw.
Whistle. Here's Towns. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
And Towns drops them both.
Right and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And he gets it to go.
Andre Miller, one of the best dime droppers around.
Lakers leading by 13.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And finished off by Bass.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Count that one.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong. 1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Towns. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Here's Bass. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Corky Dangs. Here's Wiggins, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the
speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Timberwolves trail by 18. And stolen by Russell. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Bass.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height.
Penetrating. That drops.
Assisted, Andrew Wiggins.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Outside Russell. The 3. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Roy, what's been working out here in the first half for you guys?
We're limiting them to one shot, trying to get in their passing lanes, make everything tough for them on ball. If we keep this up, we'll be all right tonight.
Roy, great job in the first half. We'll see if you can sustain it. Guys, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
Well, we can't look past the huge contribution their benches provided. They've got this lead mainly because of the injection of energy and offense that they got from their reserves. That's what a coach wants to see. I'm guessing the minutes will be spread out a little bit in the second half.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. One of the great stories here, Nick Young getting it done today.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12. Hibbert. And he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly.
Rubio dishes to Garnett. Second chance shot, and Rubio finishes. Outside Williams, three-pointer, and the shot is good. Williams, Muhammad with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one goes. Count it. 8 points for covered by Rubio. Shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 11 points.
And they are...
Hibbert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And the one thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great every time they drove to the rim.
That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Fast break, Rubio with the ball. That is good. And that's 10 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
And that's how you take
Orgman.
And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 13. Well, getting back.
Crossroads in his career right now. A couple of years ago, signed the big contract. He's got the talent, and he's got the desire. I think it's...
They set the pick. It's deflected. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Well, I tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything you want out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
Good on the second free throw. And back.
Spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%.
Now here's Muhammad. T right on him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Shabazz Muhammad in this one, 12 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Randall kicks to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got his 3rd best.
Far, they could stretch this lead out.
Miller kicks to Zhang, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. 13, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a... Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that.
Muhammad with it. Russell's there. And it's good. 16 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
There.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Russell's got 15 points.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfect.
And not so much.
That's good. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job to hit his teammate on.
Randall brings the double team. Takes it from 10. And that one's good. Pekovic. Pekovic has got his third bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Muhammad with 1 on the clock. And again, it's Minnesota.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 15. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Hibbert, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Hibbert's got the first field goal of the fourth. Rubio dishes to Garnett. He used that pick to get in close.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen he's coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 9 assists by Wiggins. Kobe with the steal. Down low, here's Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Take a look at what Lewis Williams been doing. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And both free throws good for Williams.
And last season, really a tale of 2 halves.
For Hibbert, gets it to him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
And he sinks the second. Well done.
Footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agree. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Ricky Rubio, Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game, and after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
He focused in and hit the ground running. He was named Western Conference Rookie of the Month, first month of the season, and he finished second to Kyrie Irving for Rookie of the Year.
Timberwolves trail by 18.
At $56 million over 4 years. Boy, that's a bunch of cheese.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make.
Muhammad with it, working on Williams. And Muhammad gets it to go.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going.
Wiggins outside, trying his luck deep. Again, Wiggins missing.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And they're beginning.
Lets it fly from 18. Timberwolves keep it alive. Here's Towns. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, he's knocking down his shot.
Feeds it to Muhammad. Wiggins drives in. Lays it up and and Nance kicks to Clarkson. Back to Nance. This one for 3, and that one's good. Nance has got 5 points in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was.
Passes it to Williams. Nance outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Hibbert hits the bucket, and the Lakers lead by 20.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them.
Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins drives in. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Ricky Rubio.
Rubio's got 10 assists here tonight, so active. Williams with the ball, guarded now by Rubio. Over in the corner, Williams. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg.
Wiggins against Bryant, and that one's good. Fires from deep. Basket good.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read the defense well, and make unnecessary cuts.
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
Look, how many times have we seen games like this from Kobe? He was the primary option. They needed a bucket, he delivered. His game has evolved in the last few years, but the recipe was working tonight.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.